here with you guys. Today is Saturday. I'm gonna let the numbers climb, okay? Let me clear my screen real quick, or clean it, I mean. Sorry, guys. Okay. Much better, much better. Wow, look at the glare from the lights. Ooh, that looks crazy. How are you guys doing? Can't see the chat. All right. 9, the numbers just went up. 9 people, 9 likes. Whoa, holy shit, just went up to 18. We jumped 9 people. Oh, 24. Hey, hey, here we go. Hey, hey. Oh, my Thai mama. Hello, aloha, I'm home. Hello, Wicked Divine Feminine. Hello, Jessica Dixon. Hello, hello. I'm so happy you're home, my Thai mama. Happy that you're home. I knew it would be amazing and magical. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much about my hair. Thank you very much. Thank you. I feel good. I feel good in it. I really do. You guys, I'm a natural. This is my, I'm a brunette. So, I've got that Mexican, German, But yeah, I feel like I'm myself again, And thank you on the hat. Thank you. I love my hats. I've always loved my hats. Thank you, you guys. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. I went longer too. I went 22 inches, so it's like, I just wanted the goddess hair. The mermaid goddess hair. That was my inspo, right? And then going dark, of course. I shared yesterday in the collective, I was like, I was gonna do more like, with like lighter, and we still could, but I like the dark actually. There's a little bit of like, she lightened it, like balayage, whatever, like through it a little bit, but I like the way that it is. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. I really do. It always feels good, right? When we do some self-love, and then we get, complimented, and we're not looking for validation because it's not who we are, right? We don't seek outside of ourselves, to make ourselves feel complete in certain ways, right? We do it because it is self-love, because we do love ourselves, right? We have that, but it always feels nice, when, just like it feels nice when, you walk down the street and a stranger says, hello, I love your blank, right? And you're like, thank you, it's like that, right? So I appreciate it. Thank you, my loves. Okay, so we have 62 people in the house. So we're 3 minutes in. This totally, as a melody, self-care is important. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Yeah. So a masculine is basically like, right, like saying that the divine feminine, especially for the masculines, the fact that the divine feminines in all their essence and glory and beauty and high vibrational, everything, right? The fact that we do like, and you don't have to like, it's not that you have to like have, any of this stuff, right? It's just the way that we love ourselves and the things that we do for ourselves, right? You could wear no makeup at all, right? I love natural beauty. I love myself without makeup, but I also, this is my expression, just like the Egyptians, you guys, the ancient Egyptians, right? They did the makeup and the eyeliner and the shadow and right? And it was like it was an image thing, it was a ritual thing and all these other things, but it definitely was an image thing, and it was their expression, right? And just like how beautiful tribes throughout, right? They all have their different kinds of paint and things and right? Same thing, right? So it's our self-expression. We got 77 people in the house. All right, and then it jumped up right to 78 when I said that. So Spirit wanted me to see the 77. Okay, so I just heard love is in the atmosphere. Love is in the atmosphere. Yeah, Moon Phoenix says the Native Americans. Exactly, yeah. I mean, look at like the Japanese culture, how beautiful, right? Like the geishas and the, right? Oh my gosh, you know. So everyone has their things, right? So, you know, it is an art form. It is your sacral energy. And let me tell you, my loves, my sacral is on fire right now. It is, right? Inferno. And I believe a lot of you guys are too, right? Now, I believe, but I know because I can feel the passionate energy in the collective, okay? Thank you so much, Christina, my love. Thank you, sweetheart. You always bless me so. I love you. I don't know where my thing is, but I don't need to write them down because I have them. But yeah, so those of you guys who are, thank you, Noelle. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A. Clark says, my sacral has been buzzing. Yeah. Yep. And the masculines too. So we'll get into all that in a second. But it's the creative forces and the creative centers. You know what I mean? So right now, my loves, actually, I'm going to do a little bit of speaking of beautiful, like, you know, like war paint and tribal stuff and rituals and things like that. I have this deck here, and there's all kinds of different like goddess energy and things like that, right? But it's inspired by like the African goddesses and deities and things like that, which I adore. I absolutely adore. Some of the biggest deities that, or, you know, goddess-like energy that I work with is this. So I'm excited to see. I was inspired to pull it out. This is something my mama got for me. Well, she actually, she won it, and she was like, I feel like you could really, you know, like use it, you know, on your channel and in your readings. And I was like, oh my gosh, like the energy of it and the vibe and the just, it's beautiful. So anyways, okay. And then I love the fact that it's also the purple and the gold, right? Which we know is royalty, right? It's a symbolism of, first of all, like, you know, the purple is all like that, you know, and indigo kind of thing is like the third eye, and, you know, that psychic stuff and magic and mysticism and, you know, all these things. But purple is also about passion, okay? So purple speaks of passion as well, right? And then, right, the gold is just baller. No, I'm just kidding. No, but the gold speaks of like divinity and strength, and there's all these other things, you know, that is like, you know. Thank you, Carly. Thank you, Carly, W1111. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, guys. You guys are very sweet. Thank you so much. And we know here that we are that, right? Like we are royalty in the sense that, like, you know, we're leaders, right? Royalty leader. They're always leaders, right? But we are that divine royal energy. Okay, so anyways, let's just see real quick for the sacral. So you guys saw the title, right? You guys saw the title of the reading of this energy read. And if you are new here, welcome, my loves. Okay, so I totally forgot. I always, on my lives, I always forget like to even do my intro. So if you are new, or if you are joining this live, my name is Erica. It is nice to meet you, or meet you again and again and again and again and again and again, right? I am a psychic medium. I'm an oracle prophetess, which means I use the cards to connect and for visual and all that stuff, because they're freaking awesome for enhancing your intuition. And those of you guys out there who are like, how can I work with my third eye? How can I grow my gifts like this and that, right? Cards and you know, oracles and tarot, right? It's a oracle, because oracles you don't really, right? But this is phenomenal. I mean, I highly suggest, you know, but I also highly suggest making sure that you educate yourself on the tarot. Okay, there's a lot of respect that goes with it. Okay, it's not a game. It's not a, right? It's not a funny tool. It's not a funny tool. But anyways, it's phenomenal to help you exercise your gifts and your intuition and all that, right? Also like working with the pendulum and, you know, things of that nature. So I don't know why I said that, but, you know, because I was talking about my, you know, my oracle prophetess or whatever. But some of you guys need to hear that, okay? Or it's confirmation for you guys, for some of you guys out there, okay? I was talking to my mom this morning, and we were just talking about, you know, well, she was telling me something, and, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, Mom, like, I'm not surprised. You know, the energy right now, the way that it is, it's like, you know, It's as if, right, Scorpio season. Scorpio is a very heavy energy, you guys. Scorpio is intense. It's intense AF. It is. Scorpio season is intense, right? It kicks off, there's always eclipses. It kicks off with Halloween, you know, blah, 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 right? It's very intense, and scorpionic energy, Plutonian, Pluto energy is just very deep anyways. As you guys can see, I am full on channeling that energy. Full on channeling it, not just channeling it in my readings. I'm channeling it in my outfits, in my hair, in my everything, my nails, right? The nail polish on my toes. So it's as if Scorpio season came through like it always does, right? We always feel it, right? Libra season comes through, fall begins, and then around, you know, mid-October-ish, okay, when it gets a little bit like 2-week time to Halloween. Thank you so much, A. Clark. Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna have to go back and see that again. But I read it, but I can't reread it. But you guys probably saw it. But thank you so much, sweetheart. So anyways, those of you guys who do donate, okay, it's an energetic exchange, right? We all know that money is energy, okay? It's energy, and it's up to you how you decide that energy flows to you, right? Is it going to be a positive energy, or you, right? Or is it a negative energy signal that you're sending out to the universe? Is it lack and fear and all the things, right? So it's all energy exchange. That's my point, right? So when you guys are here, even though I am here delivering a message, it's fine. This is, you know, it's fine. This is a part of my light work. I'm going to be doing this regardless, right? But when you take that time and you donate, and it's like, hey, thank you. More than anything, that's what it is, right? This is a great message. Thank you for delivering it. It connects with me very, very, very heavily, you know? So for me, it's confirmation, one, okay? It's appreciation, and I appreciate it right back. So what I do is after my work day or whenever, sometime during the day, okay, I will take a moment and I will send you guys beautiful healing, okay, love, light, all the things, right? And I will also speak light language to you, okay? So it would be basically to your light bodies, okay? So you'll feel it in that resonance, right? So it's quantum healing kind of stuff, right? So and we all have the capability, right, by the way, you know, and I do share my light language channelings here and there, you know, for healing, you know, and I would like to do them more, but everyone, you know, it's channeling, you know what I mean? So it was something that I just reawoken to, you know what I mean? I remember speaking it when I was little, you know what I mean? But I thought it was just like a make-believe, me pretending to speak some kind of foreign or different language, right? I bet a lot of you guys did that too, right? And, you know, we would talk in accents and things, right? But no, we would speak like different languages. Okay, we're at 13 minutes. All right, so let me get some cards out, you guys. So going back to the Scorpio energy, the vibe, right? I was telling my mom that basically it feels as if Scorpio, okay, and Libra this year in 2022, Scorpio and like Libra came in hot. Libra, you guys know I was channeling that, right? It was hot, hot, hot. Lori says 111 in the chat. Christina says 111 in the chat. Beautiful. Okay. So, oh, by the way, you guys, about an hour ago, I saw a comment. Someone left a comment on a reading, like it was one of my recent channel messages. Okay, if you're in here watching, thank you so much. But it was confirmation again. Okay, this universe speaks to us in all ways, but it was confirmation from a divine masculine. And you guys know I can always feel the energies, right? But it was that, and all it said was, I learned the lesson. The karmic is done! Exclamation point. That was a message. That was the universe speaking through him. It was for him, but also through him to me. I kid you not, right? And then the title of this reading, right? I specifically said the death card. The death card. So anyways, let me just finish this real quick and wrap it up so I can start with the cards. But Scorpio and Libra teamed up this year, all right? They came in together. They joined forces. it's like Skibra or Lorpio, right? They joined forces, they blended together to create this massive shakedown in the universe, on the earth, right? A massive shakedown, you guys. Can you not? I mean, we all see the world right now. We all can feel it. We see it, right? I don't watch the news and all that, right? Like, I get notifications on things if I'm like on Instagram or, you know, Facebook, right? And I see something, you know, or like my, you know, my parents say something, or, you know, I don't know. But like, I can feel it and I can channel it, and I get it that way. That's how I know, right? But it's not great, right? That you look out, right? And you can see what's happening here. You can see the judgment. You can see the world, literally the world in the world card, right? So it's like a really pivotal time. It's like dire. It's super like, oh my gosh, like we need to be sending so much love and light out, right? Because it helps raise the frequency and the vibration and all the things, right? And it assists in that ascension, right? Which ultimately is what's gonna, it's the solution, right? If that's what you want to say, you know what I mean? I'm not calling it a solution, but that's what it is, kind of a thing, right? So, you guys are all needed. We are all needed, right? And you guys are all here. So that means you guys are all powerful. You guys, you know, in one way or the next, we are all different. But Scorpio and Libra join forces. And you guys know we have full moons and new moons all the time, every month. It's just right. Sometimes we get a super moon, sometimes we get a red moon, or a, you know, an eclipse, right? We get right. But like, it's pretty much like, right. And then it just depends other things that are going on, you know, the intensity and what they bring and this and that, right? But this new moon that we just had in Libra, that kicked off Libra with the equinox, I said, you guys, I'm not an astrologer. I don't claim to be nothing, but I do feel energy. and I feel the universal energy, okay? Like the collective energy, the universal energy. And I felt that shift. I felt it. And this new moon, it created a huge change that brings forth new beginnings. It inspired an energetic flow of a pool, right? Of, I want new in my life. I just heard I feel suffocated. Okay, and there's divine feminines out there right now, and that's another thing I said, you know, this morning, was, you know, so there's divine feminines out there who may not resonate as, you know, someone who has someone, you know, that they're in separation from or whatever, right? Like a twin flame or whatever. It's someone new, right? And a lot of you guys have someone new coming in. There is new on the way, irregardless of whether your twin flame or, you know, the soulmate comes in or not. Even if they do, I'm telling you, they're going to come in, but they're going to come in and there's still going to be other energies coming in. You know what I mean? Good energies. Trust me, you guys. Good energies. Good energies. I went out last night, you guys. I went out. I went to a place called the Log Cabin. It's a cowboy bar out here in the country, you know? And it's like the log cabin, right? Had a blast. It was a freaking blast, you guys. I guess the universe is happy that I had some fun. Okay? I always have fun. I love my life. I love what I do. I'm a natural hermit. That's just not me. Never has been. You know, I'm all up for a good time here and there, you know. I'm not, you know what I mean? But I do need to get out. I've been saying this too. You guys know I practice what I preach. I always say that, right? So as I've been sharing with you guys, you're being called to like step out of more of your shell and the hermit, right? I'm like me too, right? I always say, I do too, right? A. Clark says, yes, it's time to celebrate. Absolutely. And that's the energy in the air. Abso-fucking-lutely. Is it's time to celebrate. You may not know, I mean, you have a hunch, right? You know, you have a hunch, right? You can taste it, right? But you may not know precisely what is coming in, but you know it's something that is going to give you a reason to celebrate. Nailed it with that one. All right. So, I had a blast. It was so much fun. You know, met some neat people. You know, I don't, you know, I can't, you know, no mixing alcohol and ever any of this kind of stuff. For me, I highly suggest to everyone else, but you do you, right? No matter what. But for me, hell to the no, okay? Like, no. But I'm a channel, right? So it's sometimes hard to turn that off, right? So anyways, at the bar, you know, we had, you know, there were some friends there and stuff like that. And our one, you know, guy friend there, you know, there was some stuff that came for him, you know, through for him, for me. And then, you know, and then he, but anyways, so he had this like other friend, right? And this other friend was like, you know, I mean, he's a nice guy, but you know, he was a, you know, he was a king of wands kind of, I mean, well, he was a knight of wands. There we go. Perfect. Knight of wands. He was that person, right? Like, you know, oh yeah, I'm so, yeah, you know, and then, you know, just all like, you know, like it's, you know, kind of like a arrogant type of energy, you know what I mean? He's like really nice. But he was like, oh, if you can tell me, you know, I don't want to give too much away. It, out of respect, you know, obviously for people, that's my, you know, discrepancy and you know, but I will tell you this. So there was, he said, so he was overseas, okay, overseas, and he said when he was overseas, all right, that like an animal started coming to him or whatever, okay. And he's like, if you can tell me, and I'm like, well, you know, it's not like I have to, you know, I'm not trying to prove myself to anyone here, you know, but sure, you know, give me your best shot, buddy, you know. And he's like, yeah, so if you can tell me, you know, he's like, then I'll, you know, then I'll leave, you know. And I'm like, okay, whatever, you know. And I got it right away. Got it right away. It was a wolf. And he was like, you know what I mean? But the thing is I also felt other animal energies, but I got that one like that. Yeah. They always like to, right? People think that like, okay, so like when like someone like said like one time to me, oh, if you're a really psychic, you would know shit like, you know, who is gonna win the election or who's gonna, you know. I was like, I've nailed, yeah, I've done that, all right. Like I've won people money for their bets with my shit, okay. But they were talking about stuff like you would be able to, you know like the lottery numbers and things like that, right? Why do you guys think that is not a thing? Because that kind of shit, now there are people out there, I have no doubt, but that kind of stuff is greed. Yeah, exactly. Because it's profiting, because it's not for the highest and greatest good, for right, it's out of all the stuff that we aren't about, you know what I mean, is attached to it. And it's not for the highest and greatest good of all. Now, I'm sure, right, it helps a lot of people, but like, let's get down to the nitty gritty of what it is, where the money comes from, who controls it, what, you know, all that shit. It's not, right? I wouldn't want to know that kind of stuff. I wouldn't even want to tap into that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I am good here assisting in heart healing and inspiration and teaching in a way, right? Sharing and teaching. That's what I like. Thank you guys. I'm kind of like catching, like as I'm talking, I'm looking down and I'm kind of catching, just kind of quickly scanning the comments. Okay, so I am kind of seeing them. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. And yeah, that whole thing was, it was funny, but it was also like, and that's another thing too. You guys, like it's, sometimes people forget that, like, I'm a person. I'm not saying this is what happened, but like, it's like, I'm not a party trick. I'm not your entertainment. I'm not your, you know what I mean? Like, your carnival attraction or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm here to have fun kind of a thing. as I'm like sitting here speaking my truth, my most authentic truth, okay? But also because, you know, I'm just talking about all this stuff, right? This card that falls out is, it's, okay, Mame Kumba Bang. I don't know, but this is all, it says speak up. Speak now or forever hold your peace. It says speak up. All right, Spirit wants to get into the Divine Masculine. All right? Spirit did get into the Divine Masculine. Boom. We got 155 in the house. When I look up, that's an 11, right? When I say, let's talk about the Divine Masculine. Hello from Italy. Hello. And hello, Susana Santos from the Azores. Speak up. See? Speak up. The Divine Masculine is getting ready to speak up in a big way, you guys. That's what I was saying, you know. I don't like, you know, now I can't really remember exactly what I titled the reading, but you guys know, especially with a live energy reading, you know what I mean? That's why, you know, you'll see a lot of readers, like when they go live, they don't title the reading yet, you know, a lot of them, because they don't know what's going to come out in the reading, you know what I mean? But I receive the message first, and then I channel that out, I share with you guys, then I pull the cards, right? We know this. If you are new here, my loves, welcome. Okay, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the tribe. We are a high vibe tribe, right? High vibe. It's not, we're not better than anybody. We don't, It's the fact we are high vibe because we don't have that energy about us, right? We love ourselves. Humble, proud, strong, capable, handsome, beautiful, driven, sexy, courageous. These are all words that I'm hearing, one after the other. You got a lot of people cheering you on, all the ancestors. Everybody is backing this up and going, yes. Look at, see all of them? Look at, all behind her. She's in blue. Blue is what, you guys? Throat chakra, right? It's the throat chakra. This is gorgeous, absolutely stunning. A lot of harvest. I just heard good and plenty. Good and plenty. Look at all of the, see all the vegetables and the, right, the harvest. Oh, thank you, Alicia. I'm happy you found me too. I'm happy you found me too. And that's card number 33, you guys. That is literally Ascended Masters, right? The threes are also all, you know, it speaks all about, you know, oneness. It's like the Holy Trinity, right? It's like Source God and then feminine masculine. What else? Storms. Wow, it's Oya. Card number 13. You guys, storms. And it's card number 13. 13 in the major arcana of the tarot is the Death card. Hello. Oh. I said that in the reading, in the title of this reading, and I've been talking all about it. It is death. It is death. There is massive breakdowns and shakedowns and endings happening at this time. Started, you know, very heavily this last week, but very heavily over the last couple days, several days. And this week, it's going to be wild. Here it is. Storms. I just heard it's been a wild ride. Death card, yep, 13. Death and rebirth. This is transformation and change. Storms. There's a storm around the DM, but the DM is weathering the storm. The DM is, you know, it's like they're navigating the storm. Thank you, Spirit. Navigating the storm. Look at this. You can't make it up. I just said in this card right here, all of the fruit or the vegetables, I literally said harvest, right? Harvest. Good and plenty is what I heard, right? That's what I said when I saw this in this card right here. I said, this is harvest. I said, good and plenty. And then look, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, what Spirit does is going to show you very soon is that your harvest, your bounty is here. This is harvest season. I just heard you reap what you sow. Oh my gosh. As I hear, you reap what you sow. So, what is reaping, guys, right? It's like that, speaking of harvest, right? Like the reaper, okay? The reaper, the grim reaper, a scythe. Do you guys know what the scythe is? It's the thing that we use to, right, cut the hay and the, right? But it's like the same thing that the grim reaper kind of holds, right? So as I'm saying this, cut, whatever, the you reap, okay? So it's removal, it's reaping, it's, right, you're about to reap. Etheric cords, that's for me, that's the divine masculine, that's that confirmation right here, boom, beautiful. Okay, look at, she's fucking holding the thing. See, we have 173 in the chat right now, you guys. That's an 11. That's an 11. See? Union. Balance. Unity. I just get unity, 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 union, unity. Okay. There's two words that I keep saying over and over and over. Hi, my loves. Hi. I've been saying it over and over and over. You guys have been hearing me say it probably for about a good week and a half, week now, okay? It is authentic. I keep saying authentic, yeah? I keep going, their most authentic self, their authentic truth. They want to be authentic. They're craving an authentic life. They're craving authentic energy, which is you, yada, 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 right? Keep saying that. Then, okay, here's another thing. This is like how, like, in sync, me and like my girlfriend are with, that does my hair and stuff. She was like, I keep fucking hearing authentic. And then you say it like, and you're talking about it. And she's like, oh my God, like, And then I think she saw like something in it said like authentic, on like the thing, on like a big truck or like, like a big, And she was like, what? It is that. It is that authenticity. And then the other word that I keep hearing and saying is defeat. There's defeat. Defeat. Authentic, authenticity, and defeat. Defeated. There's a lot of defeat around the divine masculine and especially around the karmic. Around their whole situation. I'm seeing moving boxes. There's a moving box. Yeah, I'm getting like U-Haul. There's a U-Haul. I'm gonna clarify that, you guys, with what I see in here, but okay, I'm hearing a masculine saying, I'll help you. Stay as long as you need. They've cut the cord. Look at this. After that, look at who shows up. Mayat, okay, but she's like this beautiful Egyptian that looks like, Isis type. Giving and receiving. So they know that it's harvest time. They know that it's time to speak up and cut the cords to the storms, okay? Etheric cords, and they're no longer giving, okay, to these situations energetically or whatever, okay? Because they are ready to receive something new. All right. So yeah, some of you guys could be moving, okay? Some of you guys could be moving, all right? You could get, I don't know, because you guys are leveling up in a lot of ways right now. So it could be, you get a job offer, you get a random opportunity that you can't resist, and it takes you, farther away or somewhere else. But I'm just saying, like, you guys are leveling up. So you guys are going to be moving into, bigger spaces or more of your vibrational space, because you guys have to know, right? Like a home is, right? It's an energy like vortex, if you will. Okay. So where you live and like the address of your home too is very big. Okay. It's very big in your life. You'll hear astrologers talk about that, or especially if they talk about like the numerology and stuff like that. So, I guess this is a little like FYI, right? So if you go out and you're going to purchase your first home or whatever, make sure that the number is something, not karmic, and make sure it's resonant, you know what I mean? Like to you and to where your intention is with your new home, even if it's a rental or whatever, right? If they're like, You know what I mean? Like, if it's like if you're like in an apartment complex, you know, and they're like, oh, we're gonna put you in you know, apartment number 13. You know what I mean? I would be like, no, thank you, because that's a karmic number. But if they had like apartment 11, I would be like, yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay, I'll take this one. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm just sharing that because, you know, I don't know. Everything I always say is for a reason. So we see giving and receiving. No more giving and receiving here. All right, so the storms. This is a little chaotic, though. I have to be honest with you guys. The energy, it's a little chaotic. So let me go ahead and clarify really quick what I was hearing, okay, as far as the moving truck and, like, you know, you got to go kind of a thing. And then we'll see, you know, what else comes through. What else comes through? All right, look at who's on the bottom of the deck here. Knight of Pentacles. All right, so I split the deck and we have literally the Nine of Swords. Nightmarish. It's nightmarish. Then we have a 9, and then we get the 10. That's 19. That's the Sun. This is freedom and clarity and a massive shift in their frequency. For some of these masculines, see these lightning bolts, you guys? They got struck with light big time. There was some kind of massive ascension that took place for some of them. And I've talked about this too. I can feel it. I've been feeling it. You know what I mean? I can feel it. Look at this. All the circles, all the rings. I'm hearing Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was all about a journey, right? And it's this like super ambitious, courageous journey of the Hobbit. You know what I mean? And you know, he has his soul tribe, his helpers. He has Gandalf, you know, the wizard, and he has like all his other like Hobbit friends, and then he has, you know, like along the journey he meets people, and you know, there's the talking, walking trees, and right, and that's like literally like I think like my favorite like thing in the whole like everything, and those are so resonant, and I channeled those out like days ago, and then literally, you can't make this stuff up. I channeled out like that was all real and stuff like that. And then like one day, like, you know, whatever, my mom is like, she's getting some work done on her arm, on her tattoo. And her tattoo guy goes, hey, like, have you seen that video of that tree they caught that freaking moved itself in the, and I was like, are you, and then she told me, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? So I had to like look it up. You guys can like Google it or whatever, look for it on YouTube or whatever. But it's like a tree, and it like literally just like, it's like goes boop like that, like just. And I know, and you could say like, oh, well, that's, you know, photoshopped, or it's this or it's that, it's fake, right? Like they can do anything, right? These days, absolutely, yeah. But you're not gonna fool me with that. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, I have to see this for myself. You know, and it looks ridiculous. It really does. You know, because that's ridiculous to us, right? To humans, trees just going, I'm going to just move over here. Okay? Yeah. So, anyways, the whole point of that was the journey. The journey. And it was all about his courage and all that, right? That's essentially, you know, what we go through when we awaken. And, you know, we know that we have to, it's kind of like, you know, there's always like the, you know, we need the balance of the shadow and the light, right? But there's been an imbalance, a great imbalance of darkness and shadow here, right? So anyways, but it's also your person, the Lord of the Rings. It's also your person. Completing this journey here. And it's like after this, you know, you guys get to come together and like start co-creating as one here in the 3D in this lifetime. You know what I mean? Thank you, Anushka. Thank you, sweetheart. That was very kind of you to say. Look at, okay, so you can't make it up. The Page of Cups. He came back. I don't know if you guys saw. He was on the bottom of the deck. And look, the world is a vampire. Do, 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 do. Sent to drain. Who, Smashing Pumpkins, anyone? All right. The world is a vampire. All right. Okay. Probably a very, that's a very truthful, right? Kind of thing. Not like, you know, the world, but like just what's going on. This is completion though. So as I'm speaking about all this, and then look, the Page of Cups came back. He was on the bottom of the deck. I saw him, you know, I just kept talking. I was like, you know, I just kept shuffling and then it came back out. All right. This is someone who's been in a wishy-washy mess. They've also had a wishy-washy energy. They've been wishy-washy. You guys ever try to like, you go fishing, right? Or right, you ever try to hold a like fish when it's like, you know, flopping around and right? It's slippery and you can't, right? That's what I see here energetically. That's what I get, right? This person has not been able to get a grip. Okay. It's been very flopping, flipping, right? The energy around them is just like all over the place, right? Because there's been a lot of just ego-driven manipulation and gaslighting and stuff like that, right? So it's been very unhealthy. I put this down and it's like sideways, like perfectly, right? Like, wow, crossing the 10 of Pentacles. Anyways, like one day the energy around them will be all like, you know, like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. You know, oh, we're getting along today. We're, you know, like them in the karmic. Oh, today we're getting along. We had a really good day today. Today was a good day. We got along all day today. As if it's like, huh? You know, but that's the kind of stuff that I hear and that's what I'm getting. But then the next day, it would be right back to just ignoring each other, not talking, arguments, jealousy, competition, pettiness, immaturity, like all the things, right? So they're done with this flippy, floppy, fishy, whatever, you know what I mean? And they've now got the fish in the cup and they're like, you're mine now, okay? And what they're about to do is go just dump it right and back into the water. Go. There's plenty of fish in the sea, karmic. Go. I release this. Yeah, hot and cold. You're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. And that's not it. That's not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen anymore. All right. So anyways, I want to kind of tap into this a little bit more real quick and then I'm going to pop off, you guys. All right. So spirit guides and angels of the highest white light and decree. Show me this, you know, Scorpio energy. Show me the storms. Show me everything else that I was channeling out. Show me the U-Haul. Show me the U-Haul. Show me the U-Haul. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Case closed. This is what I've literally been saying this whole time. I heard it even before the reading and I've been feeling it so strongly and heavily. And then I'm like, let me just channel out real quick, right? Let me just share with you guys what it is that I'm seeing, what it is that I'm feeling, right? All the things. I have 3 cards out here from this deck, okay? So that means that there's 75 cards in this deck. And the one card that I've been channeling so hard and drilling into flies out. And it's confirming my vision of somebody moving boxes and a U-Haul. Someone moving out. Boom. Done. I mean, there couldn't have been a more perfect card. Look at this. Look at this. This for me is someone who's like trying to hold on, right? But it's like I'm getting, it's items. They don't want to go, but they have to leave. They don't want to go, but they have to leave. They're trying to hold on for dear life, and they've got items. They're like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, what I'm seeing is like a masculine going, here, I will help pack. I will help you, right? Like, so we can get this done, you know, so we don't drag this out kind of a thing, right? And I'm seeing the karmic going, like sitting, like, no, like, just please, no, like, leave my stuff, like, just no, you know, it is like that. That's what I'm seeing. And you guys know, everything I see is for a reason, right? So let's move forward, because I don't want to gloat, or it's not like a, not gloat, but I don't want to focus, okay, on that and make it feel as if, or seem as if it's a gloat, because it's not, right? My heart hurts. My heart, I feel for everyone in these boats right now. Everyone who's been in these boats, who is in this ocean shitstorm, I feel very heavily, because for some of them, you guys, they've been married for a long time. Maybe they got married young, they've been, right? They've had families, kids, some of them are grandparents. Okay? So my heart goes out to everybody. But it is what it is. Right? So let's move forward. All right. So interesting. 4-4. And then look at the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So was it yesterday in my collective reading? Yeah. Yesterday, my collective reading, I was channeling, and I said, it was like I said that, you know, someone took their Ace of Pentacles back. They retracted. They took back their offer, right? Look, it's like showing up now in reverse. And then look at who took back his pentacle. And it's not in reverse. This is, I took it back. This is, I give it away. This is, I took it back. And that's the energy that I felt and saw, and literally it just backs it up. 4-4. See? Someone is trying to massively hold on to the divine masculine, which is the karmic, because the masculine is done. They're out the door. They've lost this connection. It's done. It's rejection, you see? And they don't realize that it's protection, but it is. Okay. There he is. There he is. Okay, so he's taken back the pentacle, and now he's sitting here, you guys, right? He's sitting here. He's sitting here. And then you got 5 and then a 6 showing up right after him. Okay, right after he's taken back. There's an ending, okay? So that there's massive shifts, transformation. And I'm telling you, I told you guys, my loves, I'm telling you that the Scorpio, it came in hot with Libra. Libra had like, I'm gonna say Libra had like about 7 days to herself, okay? And then Scorpio was like, all right, are you ready to join forces with me, Libra? And Libra was like, yeah, okay, let's do this, Scorpio, right? And then they just started going, right? And then this new moon, which this right for me right here is the moon, kind of, you know, is what I'm seeing, the yellow, you know, round. Anyways, but this moon is what really, it was just something, you guys. It was something. And then there was a release. So literally 5 and 6, which is that 11, which is that twin flame, or it's that, you know, confirmation of enlightenment, spiritual awakening. And it's also about, right, new beginnings. It's a master angel number, okay? Master angel number. But this is a release. This is the masculine going, you know what? It's a loss. This is a loss. This is someone sad, heartbroken, grieving. There's a loss. There's been some kind of release. This is it's all the dumped out. And then moving away, moving forward to the Queen of Cups. To the Queen of Cups. Okay, she's water, right? She's water. She is extremely, you know, kind and sweet, and you know, she's very emotionally mature. okay? But she's also what, you guys? She's very in tune. She's psychic. She's intuitive, right? Like, she is very connected. She's very connected. And that's you guys, okay? And we know this. We know what the Queen of Cups is and who she is and all the things, right? And if you're newer to the tarot, then you know that's her energy, right? But she's all the water signs, okay? So we have earth and water. Scorpio is the only major arcana, but that's literally all we have is earth and water, and then we have one card with the swords. Which for me is that this is the 3D. This is the 3D reality in this moment right now. This is confirmation of the 3D with the pentacles. And it's a very emotional time. It's also a very powerful time of intuition. That's what that means, okay? And with the one sword element here, it means that they are moving away from all the chitter chatter and thoughts and over analytical stuff and yada, 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 right? They're moving away from that stuff into calmer waters. It also is detachment. This masculine has separated themselves, okay? They have created an ending, a breakup, a whatever. They had the talk, right? They had the talk. That's why we started, very first card here, you guys, today was speak up. Very first card. And the water, again, very strong water here. Right after her, there it is. So you guys see? She receives her cup, her cup of love. This is, right? Okay. For some of you guys, I just heard in 2 days. All right? In 2 days. Claim that as yours. In 2 days, I will hear from my divine masculine counterpart. This right here is a breakthrough. This right here, Leo energy, you guys. Leo is, oh, right, Leo is ruled by the sun. Leo is strength also, right? Okay, very specific here, channeling. The divine masculine, for some of you guys, is watching you. We all know that they're watching you. They're like very heavily watching you, okay? Because they want to make sure that you're not, you know, dating, or if you are, like, they're watching you, like, is it serious? How, you know, is my feminine like really into this person? You know, like, what's going on here? What's the deal, right? But you're being watched. Okay, now I don't remember what I was going to say. It'll come back. Anyways, but this is what it is. It's something being revealed here, all right? So I was getting very heavily, like, it was the channeled message, you guys, and now I can't remember what the channeling was. But anyways, it'll circle back. It's literally like, you guys are gonna have a family of 4, okay? There's like 4 of you, okay? For a lot of you guys, I'm getting twins. You're gonna have twins with your person, okay? Twins may not even run in your family. This is a divine blessing, okay? They may run in your family, and maybe it's like, you know, how it like skips a generation or it does things like that, right? There's something here about this, you guys. There's 220 people in the chat. Hi, my loves. Let's get those likes up, my loves. You know what? You know, I don't care about like you guys know me. Like, my channel, I've seen the timelines here. You know what I mean? We go far, you guys. Stick with me. We go far. Trust me. Trust me. We go far. So I don't care about, you know, oh, like, so it grows my channel and all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's already there. It's already happened. It's done. But what it does do is it pays it forward. It helps get this out, this message out, this live, or people can catch it afterwards, right? But it literally just helps people find the message, right? Especially when it's on the live. Okay, look at, here we go. So there is a lot of truth, right? Divine truth. This is Archangel Michael's sword of truth flying in, okay? There's several different kinds of cards that are showing up quite a bit, all right? Very, you know, periodically. And it's the energy is so heavy right now, you guys. It literally is so heavy. I was watching Steve's Love Tarot, um, and he was like talking about, you know, he's like, the energy is so like heavy and intense that, you know, he's like anyone, like literally, like you could pick up like a deck of cards and probably shuffle and you'll probably get like the same kinds of cards because of the energy and how just fucking powerful it is right now. You know what I mean? That's why I said, like, even you guys, like, play with your cards, practice with your cards. You know what I mean? Do it when you're not connected to a bunch of energies, right? Because what happens is wires get crossed, things happen, and you don't want that, right? But this right here is a lot of communication flying in. This is texting back and forth. This is, you know, like after they come in and bring this in, you guys, it is a massive breakthrough, okay? Not just for your guys' connection, that's obvious, but it's a breakthrough energetically speaking. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. When this masculine comes in and they open up, okay? They're expressive, they open up, authentic, right? It's gonna raise their vibration like this, poop, right? Because they're gonna go poop automatically just by speaking that. They're already rising because of their intention of wanting to speak it, because they're aligning with their destiny, you see? So when they actually come in and they take the action, which they're gonna take the action, this right here, that's a massive, massive shift in energy. That right here is quick moving, it's fast, and it's abundant, right? This is all kinds of new opportunities, different things. This is also airplane, air travel, okay? Some of you guys are taking a vacation soon, or you're gonna be traveling. Your masculine maybe flying towards you. There's definitely long distance here between a lot of you guys, okay? I mean, I know that because a lot of you guys are my clients and like there is, but I feel it, you know, I've always felt it. There's a lot of you guys out there. And that's just a typical kind of one of the twin flame things that can be like a common thing is, you know, you guys live at like a physical distance, or there's just 3D things that like keep you apart, right? That kind of stuff, right? But there's been energetic distance and also physical distance here. Okay. All right, so we're at 57 minutes. Okay. I'm going to clarify all these heavy hitters right now. I'm going to pull out my light seers, or actually, I don't know. Hold on. What do I want to use? Wounded. See, the masculine is in a wounded state right now. Their energy is wounded. All right, they've been through a lot. All right, I just heard hell and back. Okay, they feel like they've been like just no. So they're in this energy right here. Okay, but this is also about, you know, them being heavily guarded and walls, but they're not. Their walls are coming down with you. That's not an issue. But right now, it's almost as if like whoever this dude is looking at right now, it's the karmic. They're looking at the karmic. They're like, I am done with you. Like, I am over this. It's like that. It really is. It really also feels, I'm hearing like, I didn't want it to get to this point. Okay, so for a lot of them, that's what it feels like. It feels like for a lot of them, yeah, look, see, that's a yes. There's 2 yes cards always in the tarot. The Sun card and the 6 of Wands. There it is. Yes. So this is backing up what I'm saying right now. I'm hearing turbulent. Okay, so that could, you know, that the airplane thing, but I'm hearing turbulent, like, that's what they've been going through, a lot of turbulent energy. They want to get away, separated. That's the separation thing too that I'm feeling, the distance. They are separating themselves from this energy, but they need to separate. Like, they want this, if they live together, whoever needs to go, like it's happening very quickly. It's happening fast. That's what I'm getting. This right here is a shift in energy that just boom, okay? It's also as above, so below. This is manifestations, a very abundant manifestations flying towards you. Okay. All right. Wow. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and switch decks. King of Wands. I said him earlier, like on accident, but there he is. A lot of passion. A lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy, someone who is supercharged. They are fired up, you know what I mean? They're feeling very inspired right now, okay? To create change in their life, to create the change that they need to do or whatever, you know. It's all action. I told you, this is all action. This right here is action. Look at this. After him, the Queen of Swords, all right? So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then literally can't make it up. Right after the Queen of Swords herself is Justice. She was sitting with Justice, okay? So this is confirmation, my loves. Great confirmation of what's happening here, okay? And, you know, the energy is going to get very heavy. It's going to get very intense. But the messages may seem, you know, a little repetitive because it's just the energy. It's just the energy. That's what it is, right? So if you feel you know, maybe at some point like want to take a little bit of a break from the tarot, you know, listen to that. Listen to yourself, right? Check in like twice a week or whatever, you know. I'm not saying, you know, go do that, but I'm just saying if you feel in any way, then do it. Oh my gosh, you guys, really? Look at this. They're making me work for the cards over here. After I just got up, they're making me work for these cards. All right, so the universe is letting us know that this divine masculine is they weren't willing to do the work, okay? But now this is full force. I'm willing to do the work, okay? Now the other thing here is that the universe is going like, make sure that, you know, make sure that they do the work. Make sure they work for it. You know what I mean? And this isn't game playing, okay? This isn't karmic tit for tat BS playing games with the divine masculine. No, that's not that. What I mean by that, okay, what Spirit means by that is we need to make sure that that their actions and energy matches what they say, right? Everything, mind, body, soul, lines up perfectly, right? Which for the majority of y'all watching this, it is, okay? Because I can feel that. Marie Masquerade. Okay, mask energy is coming up a lot as well. Mask energy is fake, it's false, it's someone who's hiding, it's they're concealing their identity, they're concealing things, right? It's all of that. Card number 14 breaks down to a 5, change. Again, change, challenge, obstacles, but changes. Glamour, intrigue, and drama. Okay. Right after that, card number 40, working too hard. So you have a 5 and then a 4, right? Those add up to a 9, which is end of a cycle. It's done. Okay. But this is the angel of time. Okay. And she looks kind of pissed. She looks kind of pissed. Like she's not happy. All right. Like time's up. Okay. It says working too hard. This is what's happened here, okay? The divine masculine is going, I don't want to be in something where every day is we got to work on this and put all kinds of, oh my God, it's like work all the time. All we do is try and struggle and try and struggle and try, right? So they've started realizing this toxic cycle. Try and struggle, try and struggle, right? It's a cycle. It's the karmic loop. It's the devil, right? Okay. So they're seeing a lot of people around them, including the karmic, with their own, like with their true eyes. They're seeing the authentic side to things. I said this the other day. They're seeing your authenticity and your light, like, oh my gosh, okay, very clearly. And then they're seeing other people around them who are karmic and not, good for them or whatever, very clearly. All right. So they're like, love doesn't take this much time or effort, and time. Yeah, time's up. It's time. They know it's time. They've spent too much time on this, in this, in a loop, whatever their situations are. Okay. And for a lot of you guys out there, you know, who tune in, if you're not, like, let's say you're not in separation from a DM. That's what I was saying earlier, right? But you have a divine counterpart out there, right? Maybe you don't know who they are. You haven't met them quite yet, but you're about to. You really are about to. If you're a divine feminine, even divine masculine, right? If you have been doing the work and you've leveled up in big ways and your frequency is there and, right, everything, right? You're about to receive this, okay? And you can still tune into these, you guys, because people, okay, out there, your person very well still could be going through this. This is, maybe you don't know who they are yet, but maybe you meet them and they go, yeah, I just went through this thing and, you know, it made me open my eyes and see, like, oh my gosh, like, you know, I keep going for the same people and I've really, you know, it was an eye-opener for me, you know what I mean? And here I meet you and you're just everything, you know, you're independent, you're this, you're right? Okay, that's what I mean. So you could still be watching these readings even if you don't know who you're watching them for, right? It's very powerful, very powerful. The Strange Valentine. And then you got card number, okay, so that's 27, all right? And then you got card number 23, which is the Violet Angel. I was talking all about like the violets and third eye and, right? Okay, it says breaking dawn. There is a breaking dawn moment. A new dawn is breaking. Okay, so for one, this is a new beginning. Again, with the purple, this is passion. Lots of passion, lots of sensual energy. Thank you, Spirit. Sensual energy with these beautiful soft pinks and all the things, okay? This is gorgeous energy. The Strange Valentine, love is strange. See, this masculine is going, you know what? I don't understand it. I don't get it myself, but I feel it. I feel it, and there's something inside of me that is saying, I know it. Okay, without a shadow of a doubt, I know it. I know it. It's strange and you're entirely different than, you know, anything I've ever, you know, been with or dated, but I know this is love. Okay. So the breaking dawn, no more working on no more putting their time and energy and effort into situations that are not expansive, loving, fruitful, abundant, you know, all the things. Okay, that's what's going on here, you guys. All right, so we're at an hour and 7 minutes. All right, I always go long with my live, so even though I've been doing long readings just in general, right? Spirit guides and angels, please show me for the collective and for the highest and greatest good of all. Okay, show me the, I was gonna say, show me the masculine's soul energy right now. And I couldn't even finish. It's the Fool. It's the Fool. An opportunity. Jump in. A free spirit. Just do it. That's what they're saying. Just do it. Just do it. See? The Fool is showing up a lot too. You have it right here too. Double energy. You guys are both ready to take this leap of faith together. And when you guys come into union, your frequency as a whole, like, you guys are already there. I mean, obviously you guys are connected and all that good stuff, but I'm talking about in the physical 3D reality, right? Like, you guys come back into your full union and it's like, holy shit, like, you guys, your frequency is going to go crazy. Spiritual gifts, like, just all the things, right? And them too, they're going to awaken more, they're going to ascend more, they're going to align more. It's just like really beautiful, right? Okay, the Archer was on the bottom of the deck, which is someone who, you know, they've got their eye on the target, on the prize kind of a thing, right? Some of you guys might work at Target, or maybe you are going to Target today, or you just went to Target. The Hermit, Virgo. It's a mutable earth sign, okay? So it's a mutable sign. So this is someone who is no longer going to be muted. They're no longer mutable. They're going to speak. They're going to speak. Speak now or forever hold your peace. That is the energy that they are feeling, right? Around you, around this connection. If I don't do it like now or soon, right? We've been seeing this. Analytical and hardworking. See, this person is an analytical and a hardworking person. They overanalyze. They're analytical. They pick it all apart, right? Like picking meat off a bone, right? Pick it off. Or they're corn on the cart where they just pick. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's also someone who's extremely they're responsible. They're all about duty and honor and responsibility, and well, if I made a promise to someone, I need to keep it, right? Like, it doesn't matter if that promise was made like 2 years prior, and it was when you guys first like met this person, and you guys were actually like happy at the moment, and you didn't realize what you were getting, right? It's all that. It's okay. I feel like that's another thing, is these masculines, and you guys might want to do this. I mean, you might just want to say, like, like, it is okay for you to come forward, There is nothing to forgive. Like, I am open to receiving. You know what I mean? Just kind of send that vibe. Yeah, see? As soon as I say that, we get a master angel number, an 11. Okay? That's November, the month of November. Someone's name can start with A. All right, and then you have 17. All right, so someone's birthday could be November 17th, 11/17th. Your birthday could just fall on any of these dates. I don't know. You got the Queen of Hearts right here, and then the Wheel of Fortune. But this is it for me real quick, and then I'm gonna just get some messages from the DM and see what they want to say, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So I love you guys. I'm gonna be recording some more messages and starting the Octobers, so make sure your notifications are on and all the things, all right, because those are going to start going up today. Obviously, I'm starting with Libra. Okay, I just did a bonus read for Capricorn and Libra. I love you guys so much. But I have to be honest, it's really kind of a waste of time to to leave comments saying like, can we get a blank reading? You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is because I do everything with divine, like everything is divinely led and guided. No matter what, you are going to get your reading, right? You're going to get your beginning of the month reading, and you're going to get your towards the end of the month reading, right? Every month, every zodiac is going to get that no matter what, right? But I will not press record until I hear. You hear that? You hear spirit backing me up right now? I just won't do it. I can't. No, I just can't. So I love you guys. And speaking of how I channel, and I just can't force things, and I just do it when it's divinely led and all the things. And we just got that confirmation and yada, 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 which that's a street bike, by the way. I can see them out here. It's a street bike. And they're like all checking out this like street bike out there, like a whole group of people. Okay, but that's what it was. Okay, so street bikes are fast, right? Very fast. Okay, and for most most street bike, I mean, obviously you can ride two people, but like it's more so like a single person. Like that's why people get it, so they can zip around and it's just them, kind of a thing. Again, I'm very aware that you can ride on them, you guys, with two people, whatever. But like a Harley Davidson or whatever, a Harley is kind of like a different vibe, right? It's more so of like a, like you could like mosey it, you can like chill on it. You could take your time on it if you want, right? Like right? But a street bike is like, no, I'm in a hurry, right? So there is a very fast moving energy coming towards you. Your person could have a street bike, maybe you do, I don't know. It's red too. It's a red one. Okay, so that could be resonant to you also. Someone's wearing beautiful red lips today. All right, your divine masculine fantasizes about you having like beautiful like red like lips, and like it's like a whole like scene is what I'm seeing right now, you guys. There's lingerie, the whole nine. Okay, so again, that energy, sexual energy. Obviously, I'm full channeling right now, so don't mind me. Okay. Balance. Here we go. See? Confirmation. Balance is being restored. You guys are about to reunite with this person. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys, right? Yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. They're trying to stay centered. They're aligning with their higher self. Yin and yang. But there's also a message for you guys to do that. Make sure you're, staying aligned. Alone, union, and solitude. Wow, alone and solitude. This divine masculine for many of you guys is alone in solitude. We literally have the Hermit here. It was the first one that came out of this deck when I pulled it up. They want you to know, sweetheart, I am alone in solitude. Honey, I am alone in solitude. I feel alone. It says abandoned, lonely, lost. The divine is with you. Solitude. Retreat, introspection, silence, go deep within yourself. This is the Hermit. That's what this is. Okay? This is the confirmation of that, all right? So they are literally letting you know, I feel lonely, I have felt lonely, I'm getting lonely, I'm making myself single so I can be alone. You know what I mean? Because they want union. Look at this, look at this. This also shows me that they've completely, like, it's like they've completely closed off and gone into like this inward, and with the karmic situations, whatever. But this right here says reconciliation, eternal love. Your time has come. Your time, divine feminine, has come. The time for this union has come. Claim it, you guys. The time for this union has come. You don't have to leave a comment. Say it out loud. But if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. Claim that shit. Type it out. Write it. Makes it stronger. Who cares, right? Balance. Look at this. This right here. That's right. That's what you guys are getting right here. See? I told you. Scorpio and Libra. They decided that they were like a really hot and heavy kind of like match, and that they can do some really sexy work together. So they teamed up this year heavily. They always team up, you guys. I'm well aware of this, right? Because they're sister zodiac signs. They sit together, right, next to each other in the calendar. But they decided to like full on like give their thing a shot, and this year it's going really good. It's going really good between Scorpio and Libra. All right, look at this split energy. Options, unfocused, multitasking, decide what you really want. See, look, karmic partner right after. Another confirmation. I could just keep going, but I'm not going to. See, they were at a crossroad for some time. Yeah, there was a lot of hesitation in your divine masculine. There was a lot of hesitation. But it was a split energy, but they know. It says decide what you really want, and they have. Karmic partner, it says a conventional relationship. You guys know that I said yesterday it was like the karmic energy is like the Karen energy. Not that they're Karens, I'm not calling all the karmics out there Karens and they act like Karens, but what I'm saying is it's that symbolism of that, for what it is in the connection. Oh, the storm is here. So it's October 23rd. Okay. It says duty. You know how I said earlier that this masculine was hanging around way too long because of duty, responsibility. They made, hollow promises in that way, but they wanted to keep their word, There was, for some of them, children involved and just stuff like that, right? It literally says duty. Bound by societal conventions. Bound by societal conventions. So, yeah, they're breaking the mold. It's done. It's done. They're shooting their shot with you. They're shooting their shot with you. And they're ending things, and they're excited to come in. We have 11, and then we have the storks, all right? This is illumination. Chemistry, it says self-discovery. This divine masculine is discovering self again, right? They're discovering self again. That's what they long for, along with you, but they know with you they can be themselves. There is no, but they're going to grow and expand, you see. With you, they're the version that they dream of being. That's what they see, you see. Unconditional love or bust. Yeah, exactly. Unconditional love or bust, okay? Light codes. Look at the light codes, you guys. You guys know I'm crazy. I'm a psycho when it comes to the light codes. I love them. But we all get them. We all get them, right? But I'm telling you guys, someone who's not awoken, someone who's not tapped in, like, or who's ascending and connecting to the higher self and God, right? Because that's what the higher self is, right? It is a version of that. They're not going to get the light codes like that, light rays. And the more that you ascend and awaken and your frequency rises and you take a picture of the sun, holy crap, right? I share with you guys. I'll share some after this. I'll upload some. Or maybe I'll take some and I'll upload some too. But I'll put on the community page because I've been getting some crazy light rays. Crazy light rays. And I'm also getting, you guys need to watch when you're watching the readings, right? I've been getting a ton of angel orbs everywhere, okay? You know? They're showing up very heavily. Just like this right here. Says a creative spark, someone exceptional. You are someone exceptional. And they know you are someone exceptional and there is no exception to that. Understand? You are someone exceptional and there is no exception to that. They want this. With you this is what they want. Okay? It also says pregnancy. Did I not say earlier babies? You're having a baby with this person. I said twins. There's 2 storks, twins. Okay, so for some of you guys, that's heavy. It says arrive, depart, renovate, a birth, slender, tall. Your person could be slender, they could be tall. You may be slender, tall, I don't know. Pregnancy, transformation, there it is, change. Someone arrives. And they're different. They're different than before. They've changed. They arrive and they're different. They've changed. Queen of Wands. They think you are the sexiest thing. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. You get them, you get their blood going, you get them, right? Like they get, their heart gets racy, their palms get sweaty, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti, right? They're like, oh my gosh, you fell from heaven. You fell from heaven. You know, and that was scary for them. We know this, right? But yeah, today, that's the energy, my loves. Today, and just like overall right now, that's the energy. It is like they're making moves. Big making moves. Big making moves, you guys. All right. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for all of your like just super loving and generous comments. About my new, you know, going dark and you know, getting longer hair. By the way, I highly suggest you guys, if you know, if that's something that you want to manifest, you know, it's beautiful, it's fun, it's, you know what I mean? And there's so many people out there now that do it, right? Like it's, you know, but whatever inspires you and makes you feel good. Okay? Aw, you're so welcome, A. Clark. You're so welcome. All right. Sorry, guys. I need to get some energy flowing through these cards. You know what I mean? I'm going to let the sound bowl sing too for a sec. It's for the heart chakra, all right? So we're going to clear some energy out before I pop off, right? We're just going to clear a little bit of energy. We're going to open the heart a little bit. But before I pull these cards, right, I want to just let it ring because it's the heart. So I'm going to help, okay, the energy open here. But I'm also going to open the heart, like the energetic heart, right, a little bit collectively of the masculine. So let's see. Beautiful, right? I feel so much better even, you guys. Like I just feel more, whoo, right? Thank you. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Okay, so let's get the message real quick. I pick up my What's the Tea deck and it's a call. Phone call. Phone call. Divine Masculine, they've made this big judgment call in their life. They are ready for this change and transition and transformation. It's beyond, you guys. That they're not, nothing's stopping this. Nothing is stopping this. And that's why I kept getting the other, good. I'm so glad, you guys. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Good, good, good. So I'm going to start incorporating more of my spiritual practices into the channel, and I hope that, I know everyone is going to, resonate and love it and whatnot, but, bringing forth my light language a little bit more, even just doing, like, right, like little recordings of like the sound bowl and light language, or just, right. So, but in my point is, like, in the readings, maybe letting the sound bowl sing, right, before I start my reading, or right as I end, probably right after as I end, actually. I mean, it's good for clearing energy before a read, but I don't need it for that, right? You know what I mean? I feel like this, it's a good, like a wind down kind of a thing at the end. Okay, so we open up the heart chakras. Okay, this wants to stay. Did you guys see that? You just saw that, right? It was, it literally crinkled it, and it stopped. Like, it stopped my hand. It stopped me. I want a new beginning with you. There it is. We open the heart. We helped open that energetic heart space. We have 222. We have 221 likes, you guys. We need one more like for 222 likes. Yay! I got it. Thank you, my loves. Yay! See? And now we have 222 likes, okay? And everyone's in here, so, 222, 2 days, definitely for a lot of you guys within the next 2 weeks. For sure in the next 2 weeks and in the month of October. This person is not going into the holiday season without you. Mi amors. Woo! They want to spend the holidays with you because, like, here in the U.S. we have Thanksgiving and right, you guys? You are what they are thankful for. This is what they are thankful for. You guys are so welcome. I love it. Oh, I'm glad that you love the light language videos. I'm glad. Wow, look. So this is some of the stuff that they're going to start opening up to you about. My situation was complicated, and I know that I was too attached to the 3D. They're seeing it now, you guys. It's really beautiful. Doesn't that feel good for a lot of you guys, knowing that your divine masculine counterpart is like feeling, in a lot of ways, on a spiritual level, they're feeling how you feel. Like, that's cool, right? I told you guys with that Queen of Wands we just saw, but I was saying it, right? Look, I love how stable and independent you are. You're super sexy, you're unique and different, see? Out with the old, in with the new. So that's what I was saying, a lot of these masculines, let's say you haven't even met your divine counterpart yet. Maybe you're just here, right? And you're like, oh, well, I know they're out there somewhere, so I want to see what's up. That's exactly right, because this is still coming in, and as a collective whole, whether you know this masculine or not, all the masculine energies, like as a whole, for all of them, but the ones who were, right, being brought back online and all that, they are in an energy of, they're seeing karmic shit and they're done with it. It's just all around them. It's at work. It's in, when they meet someone new, and they go out to dinner with this person or something, right? First date, they're like, oh my God, no, I can't with you. No, they see it. So the masculines are seeking authenticity. They are seeking that as well in their life. And that's what they want, right? So if you as a high vibrational divine feminine are that energy, right, which we all know, if you're there, you're authentic, then that's what you're going to attract in, and that's what you're going to get, and that's what this person will be ready for, right? Makes sense. Makes sense. That's what you're getting. So either you're getting someone back. Thank you so much, the Empress. Thank you, sweetheart, for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. You bless me. I love you guys. You all bless me anyways. I mean, everyone here, right? But there was a card that fell out. Okay, so here we go. I love how stable and independent you are. You're super sexy. You're unique and you're different. I can't get you out of my mind. You're all that I think about and you're all that I want. I never thought that I would feel this way. And then this was the one on the floor. You guys, did I literally not say earlier what I was seeing in my vision of it was the fantasy. It was a fantasy vision of the DM. And man, they want to do some nasty, nasty stuff with you. But this was a vision about you. Okay, so if you're like let's say you're a man watching this, but you are the DF in your connection only, right? Like you're the one that's open and receptive, right? This is still you. Like you are fantasizing about your person in this regard, right? So the masculines are just fantasizing about you. And it was the red lipstick, the red, right? And it was like lingerie, and it was very, it was like candles, and, but it was real romantic, but meets sensual, meets, right? And this right here confirms that literally. It says, I fantasize constantly about us making love. I long for the day I feel your skin on mine. See? Last card. The day that you walked away is the day that my life changed forever. I cannot believe that I let you slip away. Boom. There it is. Right? Right. Okay? So I'm going to shuffle this one real quick, and I'm going to split it, and we're just going to see what's in the middle, because that's what Spirit guided me and told me to do. Like about 5-10 minutes ago when I reached down and I grabbed this from down there. Okay? So, my loves, per usual, right, down in the description box, there will be, everything for how to book a personal psychic session with me. I also, so I offer just general, okay, just regular general psychic readings, okay? And then I also have, I do past life readings, Akashic past life readings, okay? So that's down below too. And then I also offer a 20-minute vent sesh, you guys. And the 20-minute vent sesh is 20 minutes with me, okay? But it's a vent sesh for you, okay? For you to vent, okay? To tell me all the things and share all the things that you can't with other people, okay? But it's not a reading. It's not a reading, right? If I feel guided out, I may pull a couple cards for you, like at the end or something, but it's not a reading where I channel. That's why I have the reading option and then a vent sesh option, right? And then, of course, I also have my my Lemurian seed clear quartz crystal pendants, okay, that Mama Gypsy handcrafts, hand makes them, okay, and then I infuse them with all my magical jujus, right? They're infused with Lord Ganesh mantras, sound healing, sound bowl healing. They're charged with the moon cycles, the sun, light codes. I infuse them personally, right, with my light language. So it's this beautiful, it's just like a supercharged quantum, awesome spiritual crystal, okay? Promise you, I'm sure other people obviously do that kind of stuff, but I don't mess around with that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's going to activate you, and it's going to assist in activating and basically like kind of like a spiritual battery pack or something like that, right? So so just know you guys, okay? So thank you so much, Grace's Journey. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for that blessing. All right. So we've got, okay, everything here. All right. Let me give it one more. Here we go. 244 in the house. Wow. We got so many in the house with us today. 246. Wow. 247. My nose is getting itchy, so the numbers are climbing. More people are coming in. 248. So I'm getting more energy. That's why. Wow. Funny. Okay. I know I said one more, but here we go. All right, you flipped up. Bottom of the deck, jealousy. Okay, so this is a huge energetic impact. This is huge energy. This is a huge reason why the divine masculine is walking away from whatever it is that they're walking away from, okay? It's literally like, it says rumors. I said all that, right, my loves? Earlier I was channeling and I said they're dealing with, remember it was jealousy and I said pettiness. I said pettiness and jealousy and insecurity and, right, all the things. And it says all the things right here, rumors, pettiness, being envious, and talking behind the back, you guys. Wow. Talking behind the back. Snake. Okay, this is karmic. So this is, right? Okay, now we're going to just split the deck. Okay, so they told me just split the deck. Okay. This is why, yeah, a getaway. See, I said that someone's going on a vacation. There's separation, physical separation and energetic separation. It's the getaway. Go on vacation, begin an adventure, run away together. See that? It's two people meeting on a bridge. Bridge is connection. Bridge is bridging the gap. Bridge is communication also, but it's a connection. It's connecting, bridging the gap. Bridging the separation, you see? It's an olive branch. I want to bridge this with you. I want to, here. This is also a getaway. They want to come towards you, get away with you. Some of you guys, maybe you just are going to take a self-love, self-care vacay. I know I am. I've been pushing stuff back. But if you're feeling called and guided to go do something, go take a vacation, laugh, you know, do something, treat yourself, be nice for yourself, right? Even if it's like not a vacation, right? Like maybe you can't do that right this second, right? But let's just say you go like rent like a hotel for the night, right? And this hotel has a pool and it has a nice little like, you know, area where you can lounge or something, right? Do something. This is meeting on the bridge. You guys, you've seen it like a million times in movies where it's like, if you meet me on the bridge at this time, right? They had it in Sex and the City. If you show up and I show up, then we both know, kind of thing, right? But it's bridging, okay? Getaway. It also confirms that the masculine is getting away, get away from this energy right here. This right here. Okay. All right. So this is what I have for you guys today. I send you guys so much love, so much light. I'm going to go record a couple more zodiac readings, you guys. And the zodiac readings, they're going to be, you know, like 15 minutes around that, you know, around that ballpark, 10, 15 minutes. Because you guys know that like I channel a lot. So it's going to be around that time, but there's going to be a lot of stuff that I cover and talk about, okay? Also, I'm going to be offering my, you know, I didn't like stop doing them or anything. I just kind of didn't feel like they were necessary for a while, was my extended readings, okay? So I'm going to start doing that where those are an option as well, okay? So you guys have the option to get an extended reading, okay? And I'll do that because, you know, yeah, some of the zodiacs for sure could do some extended readings and go deeper, all right? So 555 in New York. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So thank you guys again. Have a beautiful, blessed day and weekend. Again, here we are, right? And the death card, right? Remember that. This is a great time of transitions and change. Okay? So namaste, love and light. Thank you again. Those of you guys who joined or who join the channel, you know, you feel guided. Thank you for subscribing and becoming a part of our tribe and our team right here, our angel team. But also, you know, to those of you guys who just show up and support and show love and all the things, just being here with me energetically, right? Let's say you don't comment and stuff, that's fine, right? But you're here. And you're helping me, assisting me in co-creating in the messages, meaning you bring your energy here, right? You tie your energy and you bring it here, and that's what I bounce off of, right? So anyways, have a good Saturday, you guys. I will see you very soon. Mwah. Libras, you're next.